Well, that sound you're hearing is the wind from our field correspondent Travis King, who's in Sarasota, Florida. This is video from Fort Myers Beach, where the storm surge has been moving on shore very quickly. Over the last couple of hours this morning, storm surge was below tide earlier when the winds were offshore. Now that the winds have shifted onshore, you're seeing the storm surge upwards of 6 feet, inundating some areas near Fort Myers. Let's bring in Travis King. He's live with us in Sarasota. We've been checking in with him throughout the morning. Travis, you've been really seeing the winds pick up there. You're in a garage, sheltered, obviously, but what are you seeing right now? How are the wind speeds doing in that area now?
Yeah, so even though the eye wall of the storm is considerably south in here, wind gusts here are still a major concern. Every few minutes we get a gust that is extremely powerful and potentially extremely destructive. Every few minutes one comes through and it almost takes your breath away, to be honest with you. That, of course, along with flood concerns with the water. And earlier we were mentioning about those people that were still out on the roadways, and at this hour we have learned new information as to why some of those residents may have been out. From the Director of Communications in this county, there are 12 shelters, and at 8 a.m., those shelters had a population of just 2,600. Just after noon today, we were updated that that number had risen to 4,200. So it looks like some of those residents did actually seek shelter after the seriousness of the conditions deteriorated. From our reconnaissance, roads now are filling up with debris. The Sarasota Sheriff has now tweeted out pictures of debris urging citizens to stay off of the roads, hunker down, stay in place, along with the announcement that Sarasota County emergency vehicles will not go any south than Center Road. So they will not respond to any emergency calls for service south of Center Road. So if you are there, if you remain there, you're basically out of luck. You will be talked through whatever your emergency is by somebody at the dispatch center. That is because the winds have hit the 45-mile-per-hour limit, and they will no longer be responding for service. Wind gusts here are still extremely powerful. The National Weather Service recording ones in Sarasota Bay, upwards of 70 miles an hour here still.
All right, so nearly hurricane strength there. We're seeing gusts right now anywhere from around 50 to 60 miles an hour on some of the stations around you. And you mentioned some trees coming down. Where you are you seeing any of that debris coming down in the roadways? Are the roadways near you still clear?
Yes, I actually do see a lot of the debris. Where I am right now is in a business district, and we have seen signs of multiple businesses being whipped around, flashing in the wind, and they have since fallen off as a result of these extreme wind gusts that we've been seeing over the past several hours.
All right, Travis, stay safe out there. We can obviously hear the strong winds going on behind you, and we'll continue to get updated with you throughout the day today as those winds continue to increase there in Sarasota. Travis King reporting for us live in Sarasota. Let's take out the Viper Radar, show you what conditions